Okay, so we are back at the foundation. I've got some mortar underneath that wheelbarrow wrapped in that tarp. I'm going to be very surprised if that made it through the winter without getting wet and solidifying and turning into a waste of money. But we'll uncover that. We'll see how that goes. And I got some concrete in the truck, able to get the truck across already, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we will start sucking up some water, bringing it here, and making more foundation, because it's going super quick. I'm ecstatic of how quickly I've been able to do this foundation. So last year's goal to get it done by the winter, didn't happen. So this year's goal to get it done by the winter, that's gonna happen. Better get this done. Anyway, wife's calling, gotta go, bye. I am officially out of shape. So I just did the 6 bags of concrete. I went down and grabbed a couple of jugs of water. Oh yeah, by the way, that's good so far anyway. There might be chunks in it, but for the most part it seems fine. Yeah, and grabbed 2 jugs of water, and I'm definitely going to get the pump set up and bring the excavator here so I can move those rocks and get the other bags of concrete in here. So anyway, so I set up these little chunks of wood last year and tried with the tap cones that I had, but they're not long enough, so it's not very sturdy. The idea is I want to just put a string line across on all the sides that's going to be level, just so as I circle around I know when I'm getting close. My little test cap here worked out well, although I may end up continuing that with a form, so I don't know 100% how I'm going to finish that off yet. Whether I just do the same as what I did here, which is fine, or if I make a form going all the way around and then just pour the concrete on there. I just kind of want to, I'm in that just mood of, I don't want to prep things. I want to do it the hard way type of mood for some reason. I fight myself on these things, and I know it's not the right way to do things. I should probably just get everything set up the proper way and then start working more efficiently, but I don't know. I just fight myself. I just want this foundation to be done. I'm sick and tired of it. Really sick and tired of it. Yeah. Anyway, probably bore you with another time lapse, so here we go. Okay, so that was painful. This is kind of what it looks like before I brush it. I'm going to let it set up a little bit more, and then do a light brush on it. Let's just say it'll have a nice rustic look. Did pretty much all 4 corners here. And filled in some of the holes so that I can tap on these boards. I'll probably redo those string lines or whatever they are. These things, I'll probably redo those. This one's not bad, but the other ones are pretty loose. So anyway, that is the 4 corners done-ish. That one has a pretty big gap in the bottom of it. So I'm gonna have to wait until this sets up and then do it again. I can't even see the screen, it's so bright out right now. Yeah, so anyway, my dad's gonna come up and visit, and I gotta get some bug spray on because the black flies are coming out, as you can see with the dog. She's not liking them. Right, Nova? You like black flies? Eat them. Get them. I think my dad might be here now. Hey, no. Come here. All right, bye. Alright, Dad's gone. Dog is in the trailer because she is exceptionally overstimulated with all the bugs. And then I've got the fire hose run out now to bring water up. Brushed some of the pointing stuff off. Doesn't look completely horrible, but yeah, I think after everything's said and done, I'll probably chip away at a lot of this stuff, this concrete here, and then try and point it afterwards. But got 9 bags down, 7 bags. I don't know how many bags I got. I'm sure I can count them, but anyway, pretty much at my level of where I want to be along to here. I might be a little bit low here. I forgot my drill at home, so I can't even put these re-Tapcon, these stakes in right now. But I will hopefully remember that the next time I come up. So we got this little area to fill in here, and then basically the same thing, this height here, all the way along to there. Got some spare rocks on top of there. This needs to get filled in. Not too bad here, maybe about a foot in the lowest point here, and then here it's probably about 1.5 feet to the lowest point. So yeah, it is coming along. I just can't wait for this to be over. This is way more. Oh yeah, the black flies are absolutely freaking horrible. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Yeah, like this should be great after I'm done, but the process to get this done absolutely sucks. Yeah, you can't, it's granite, so you can't shape granite at all, and that's my excuse for a really shitty masonry, is it's the stone's fault. It's not my fault, it's the stone. But anyway, hopefully I have enough with what I have, otherwise I'm gonna have to go fishing for more stone, and then it's gonna be dirty, because one thing that the winter does, it cleans off the stone quite well. All the snow and everything like that, maybe freeze thaw, cleans it off nicely. So that's a lot easier than last year when I was dealing with the dirty stones. Anyway, might do a time lapse of that so you can see me working some more, because I know how much all 270 of you like that. So yeah, up to 270 subscribers. Pretty soon I'm not going to have to work for a living. I'm going to have so many YouTube subscribers that I'll be constantly at Keith's cabin. Yeah, probably not, because I have a family and lots of things to pay for. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Okay, good mid-morning. we've finished up that section back there, the back wall, to its height right now, and then I'm going to put some forms on it and then pour concrete on top to get hopefully 2 inches or over would be great. Concrete top like I've just done on over there. Now, just so I'm not guessing with my height, basically I've put the string line, got it level to the area over there. So now I will just, I don't think I'll be able to do it in one course in this area especially, but maybe here I might be able to get it close. Probably not. So probably about 2 courses of stone on this one. And then rinse and repeat for that one, and rinse and repeat for that one. So still a lot of stone work to be done. And yeah, not looking forward to it, but gotta get at it. Look at this dog. Nova, what are you doing? Look at them flies all over you. Alright, my attempt to spray the dog with bug repellent. She does not like that though. Carry on. Okay, so I am now out of concrete, which I knew was going to happen anyway, and I went into town this morning, and back in my mind I thought, maybe I should get some more concrete, and I thought, I think I'd rather just run it, because that's how much I'm loving this process right now. But we're at our height there. We've got a bit of a low spot there, maybe about 6 inches low. We're coming very close to our height here. So yeah, getting there. And then basically, like I said, probably about maybe a foot maximum there, a foot maximum there. Oh man, do I seem like I complain a lot? Because I feel like I'm complaining a lot right now. I am complaining a lot. Maybe I can just do this, the YouTube trick again. Is it done yet? No. All right, so I'm here now, getting there, very close to the height right there. I won't put any more on top of this, it'll just be the cap on top of that. I need to fill in this spot here. I was debating this, but I decided to go for it. So basically I'm putting a hole through the foundation so that all the bugs and critters can come inside the foundation and live. That's exactly what I'm hoping that will happen. I'm thinking this is probably going to be the area where I'm going to have, you know, a generator or something like that. That's where I had it parked before, right by where the wood stove is. So anyway, I can run electrical or something through that line and then seal it back up and with some, I don't know, some steel wool or something like that, something that the critters won't eat through. I've chewed through quite a bit of that pallet of concrete. That's 56 bags, I believe. The skid steer could barely lift it off of the back of the truck. But yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, it's coming to a point where I'm excitedly getting to the point where, oh god, man, these bugs are horrible. Nadine was going to come up today, but she's not. I can't do this one-handed. Okay. Bugs. Fucking bugs. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to continue. Just going to go maybe grab a bite to eat and take a break from these bugs. Okay, bye. Okay. I know they say it's the smallest things that make get. Smallest things that get people excited, but this gets me excited. I have been searching for these on this property probably for 4 years now. That is a Morel mushroom. I saw this guy last night, and they say if you see one, then you'll see more. And then I was down here, I'm like, oh, there's another. There's another. There's another. So, this is pretty exciting. Nova, get! She's gonna fucking stomp on him because she's an idiot. Yeah, this is pretty exciting because I've not seen these things before. So, I'm going to forage these because apparently the deer really love them, and squirrels and stuff like that, which is maybe why I haven't seen them. So we are currently May 16th. We've had a very long spring this year. And it's only just started to get up to temperature, like seasonal temperatures now. I was just watching some videos this morning. They're saying, look, where there's some dead elm. I don't have any elm, but I have a lot of ash, so maybe I'll look there. I don't know what was here for tree-wise. This was all just kind of like the beavers ate some of it, and then I ripped some up with the excavator a bunch of years ago to kind of clear a path through here, because this was kind of like my initial spot there. I wanted a cabin. But anyway, yeah, that's Morel mushroom. And this is me, excited. And foraging. I'm foraging for food now. Look at me. So off-grid. Okay, bye. Okay, we've been searching for over an hour. But I did find what I think is called a fake Morel. So, that guy there, they say looks like the demented brother of a real Morel. And I guess the way to tell the difference is that a Morel will be hollow and obviously more cone-like, but this has a lot of the same features. So this could be a fake Morel, whereas over here, the center is hollow, and this would be a black Morel. So, yeah, not any more luck at all. Trying to find these things, but anyway, I'm gonna head back to the cabin, get some breakfast, or head back to the trailer, get some breakfast, and continue with the foundation. Alright, well, this is what we got going on. We've got some onions and garlic, butter, some hopefully morel mushrooms. Everything on the interweb says that's morel. Bacon, and a couple of strip loins. And of course, Keith's Cabin's favorite, roasted garlic flavor with wild rice. This is the best thing for when you're just trying to work and do stuff, because you can either microwave it or you can throw it into a pan, throw a bit of water on it, and it turns into rice. It's just magical. Anyway, I am doing this video because if that's not morel, then I'll probably be dead in the morning. I already tossed some fiddleheads out. I almost died the last time I ate fiddleheads, but I ate it raw, so probably not the best to do that because it's like listeria. Anyway, some kind of poisoning. Ended up sitting in the van, or hunched in the van, for about 5 hours, feeling like my guts were going to explode. Yeah, so hopefully this isn't the case. And if all goes well, we'll see you soon. Probably going to show you the after dinner or the during dinner. Probably going to show you after everything's cooked. But yeah, one will never know until tomorrow. Yep, nothing but the finest here. But honestly, it's not a bad place to have your dinner. Other than the freaking black flies. Oh my gosh, they are so bad. I just had a shower too, so I'm smelling really, really pretty. And that's why they're after me. Because earlier on, I was not smelling pretty. I didn't have a lot of problems. But now that I smell oh so fresh, they're after me. Okay, I'm gonna try this a second time, because the first time I just took a picture of myself and then ranted on for about 5 minutes. Anyway, I'm not sure why the settings changed on this thing, but they did. So yeah, next morning, and I am here. So I guess those mushrooms were edible. Either that or it's going to kill me later. No, it was actually really good. I just wish I could find more of them because they were pretty tasty. Okay, I got 11 more bags of concrete to do. The bugs are pretty fucking bad. Pretty bad. They're nasty. But we are getting very, very close to getting up to our height. I've got a little section there to get up to height, a section there to get up to height, and then I can start doing the cap along the whole thing. And the cap is basically just, more concrete. So, yeah, very close. Dad's on his way to coming up today, and he usually hangs out for a good 20 minutes before he gets scared off by either the bugs or the wind or the cold or whatever. So I told him there's a lot of bugs, but he's coming up to risk it anyway. So that's that. I will continue with this. Okay, bye-bye. and all up to height. All up to height. So I am super happy about this. And now I've just got probably about 20 more bags, I think, of concrete will do. I've got to do these, basically the top cap. Just fell about 1.5 feet short of joining these two, but oh well. Yeah, and then I'll have to fill in some little spots here and there because the crevices are pretty deep, but I'll just fill it up with junk pieces. But other than that, man, we are almost done this foundation. So I am super excited about that because I absolutely am not enjoying this at all. So yeah, so that's gonna end this weekend. Next weekend I'll probably do the final cap. I may do some loads because I gotta do some work on the road. So I might take a couple of days off work and do a whole bunch of gravel runs. I need to get more gravel here, so then my next step will be basically put more gravel around the edge. I'm going to dig out some of the gravel that's in the actual foundation here, not around the sides. I'll just have it sloping down, but dig some of this out, put that on the outside, fill some more gravel along in here, then put some landscape fabric around, and then backfill, and then figure out what I'm going to do with this, because I don't know what's going on with this yet. Something, not sure. Time will tell. But yeah, anyway, that's it. See you later, sucker.